On August 1, 1966, Zuying was born to a poor family of Miao ethnicity, in Wujiang County, of western Hunan Province. Later, she was selected to pursue college study in the Department of Dance at the Central University for Nationalities. While Jiang Zemin was born on August 17, 1926, 40 years senior to Sung. Jiang is old enough to be Sung's grandpa. In CCTV's 1991 Spring Festival Gala, Sung Zuying timidly sang a little basket on the back. Although the song did not leave much of impression on the audience, with all her makeup on, Sung Zuying was especially dazzling. Grandpa Jiang took a fancy to her. Jiang relocated Sung to the song and dance ensemble of the Political Department of Chinese Navy, where she became a major ranking performer. Jiang would often come to the Political Department of the Navy to watch performances. And every time he was present, a particular performance by Sung had to be included. At the end of a show, Jiang would go out to the stage and hold the hand of Sung. He did not seem to want to let it go. His eyes remained fixed on her as if he would swallow her. At one point, while shaking her hand at the end of a show, Jiang covertly handed her a little slip of paper that reads, "Come to see your big brother when you are in need. Big brother can help you resolve anything." The big brother was no other than Jiang himself. Later on, Sung advertently revealed these words to others, when she was flushed with success. Jiang asked Sung to divorce her husband. After the divorce, Sung lived in the guest house in the Political Department of the Navy. Jiang often would meet Sung in the guest house at night. He came secretly amidst tight security measures, and nobody from the outside could get close to him. Every time Jiang came, a new license plate would put on his car, so it couldn't be identified as his vehicle. Regarding the rendezvous between Jiang and Sung at the guest house, the staff pretended to see nothing, but felt extremely disgusted within. Later, a senior cadre with a sense of propriety reported the Jiang-Sung affair to his superior, but as a result, the cadre himself was put under surveillance, and his phone was monitored. To cover up the covert relationship between Jiang and Sung, arrangements were made that Sung's ex-husband, Luo Hao, was required to be present whenever the journalists interviewed Sung Zuying. But he was not allowed to talk to the reporters. Sung would push him into another room. The so-called old brother Luo Hao was forced to have such an awkward role to play. In 1997, a female singer from another ensemble was given a ride with Sung to a recording session at the CCTV studio. In the car, this singer happened to have opened the glove compartment, and unexpectedly found the red card of Zhang Nanhai, a special pass that allows its holder to freely enter the CCP's headquarters. Soon the story was spread so widely, that the PLA systems and the telecommunication systems held multiple staff meetings requiring that all personnel have to abide by the political rules not to make, spread, or believe rumors. Subsequently, that female singer was dismissed, and sent back to Tianjin, and before long, she was pushed out a balcony and silenced forever. As early as 1998, the affair between Jiang and Sung had been so widely spread in Beijing, that it was known to almost everybody. One day in 2001, Zhao, the former head of the Literature and Art Department of CCTV, and, for many years, the director of the CCTV's Spring Festival Gala, invited some celebrated female stars, including Sung Zuying, to dinner. At the table, Sung bubbled over with enthusiasm about her romantic experiences with Jiang Zemin. Afterward, the details of the affair were leaked out by Zhao. A librettist named Zhang Junyi, who was at bad term with Zhao, sent over 300 anonymous letters to various State Department and agencies, to expose Zhao for his libel of leadership. The letters were full of explicit details of Jiang and Sung's affair. By now, everybody knew the secret in detail, but pretended otherwise, so Jiang was safe for 2 years. Later, someone tipped Jiang about the letters. Jiang was outraged, even exploded at the meeting at the Politburo, to show his innocence. Soon on Jiang's order, Zhang Junyi was arrested, charged with offering and accepting a bribe, along with Zhao, and sentenced to a prison term. Zhang Junyi received 6 years, while Zhao received 10 years sentence. With those two gone, Jiang thought the leak was plugged. Later, in order to remain in power as the chairman of the Central Military Commission beyond his term, Jiang initiated a special motion in the CCP's 16th congressional meeting. This irritated grassroots scholar Louis Jiaping, and he exposed the scandal between Jiang and Sung. In order to block the information from leaking out, Jiang responded, and had Louis Jiaping arrested at his home on February 23, 2004. The next day, an ultimatum appeared on the internet warning Jiang, that there was a professional edition of the video file for each of his secret meeting with Song. If Liu Jiaping was not released the following day, the videos would be publicized both to the whole country and the whole world. To the surprise of all, Liu Jiaping was released on the same day. However, after the incident settled down, Jiang had Liu Jiaping detained again in Hunan province, and shut him up completely.